Boys, today is Operation Get Sean Strickland the belt back. Now, is this gonna be one of the hardest things to do? Yes, we all know the UFC do not want Sean Strickland to be champion ever again. Although yes, Dana is more likely than not in agreement to a good portion of what Sean Strickland says, except for the crazy stuff he says. But let's be realistic, some of his stuff that he does say, I'm sure Dana does agree upon. But with that being said, it is a very bad look for the UFC, who is owned by Disney, so not the greatest look. So not going to be the easiest thing in the world, but best believe we're going to try our hardest to get Sean Strickland the belt back. With that being said, I'm pretty sure right now as it sits, Sean Strickland is number 1 in the middleweight division, which is crazy that they're forcing him to pretty much fight the number 7 ranked Paulo Costa. Now don't get me wrong, I would much rather see this fight than a lot of the fights in the division currently. With that being said, this is a very good stylistic opponent for Sean Strickland. It's not going to be the easiest fight in the world, but a good matchup regardless. Now, unless he goes out there and is the first one to fully put out Paulo Costa flatline, not like an Izzy knockout, but like a flatline KO over Costa. If he can't do that, then realistically, I can see it taking another 2 fights after that for him to eventually get his title shot, which is crazy because after that, he's most likely going to still be ranked number 1. Plessis and Izzy are more likely than not going to fight on the Perth card. So let's say Sean Strickland gets the decision win over Costa at UFC 302. That 302 card is taking place on June 1st, so it does give Sean Strickland some time to recover and get ready for a next fight, because like I said, I don't think he's going to get a title shot after that one fight. UFC 305, August 17th. Depending on how good Strickland does look in that Costa fight, he could make a quick comeback and be on this card and have a statement win. A good opportunity to get the next title shot, but I think that's going to be too quick of a comeback for Sean Strickland. He's probably going to wait till around maybe an Abu Dhabi card in October. Plus, regardless, even if he is on that Perth card and he does get the win, I don't think they're going to give him the next shot. So what I think is going to happen, Sean Strickland is going to fight sometime around like that 308 card. Fight either someone like a Cannonier to get that rematch, because I could see the UFC saying, you know, Cannonier is very deserving for a title shot. He does have a win over Sean Strickland, so you guys fight it out. Winner gets a title shot. I could definitely see the UFC doing that. But with that being said, we have to remember that the Perth card is happening and it's not official yet. But let's just say Plessis fights Izzy. I could see something stupid happening where Izzy somehow wins and becomes champion yet again. If that does happen, then I'm convinced that Chimaev is going to beat Whitaker and then fight Izzy. So during the meantime of all that happening, Sean's going to fight Costa, fight Cannonier, probably get again a decision win in both of those fights. So with all those fights being out of the way, let's just say that Izzy beats Dricus by a KO TKO shot, puts him out for a little bit. Chimaev wins by like a first round submission over Whitaker. Chimaev fights for the belt against Izzy. I think on that card they could do a title eliminator shot. Again, remember, they don't want to give Sean Strickland any chance of that belt, so they'll do a title eliminator match on the card of Izzy versus Chimaev. Sean Strickland versus DDP, the rematch. Winner gets the title shot. And then after all of that, if Sean can pull it off, get the win, then I see by the time he does get a title shot, Chimaev will be champion. And is that a good, favorable matchup for Sean Strickland? At this point in time, it actually is. And we can see the return of the middleweight champion Sean Strickland. So that is how I would get Sean Strickland the belt back. Again, a lot of factors in place in order for this to happen. It's going to be arguably one of the hardest things to do. I think Dana doesn't want Sean Strickland to be a champion even more than he doesn't want Belal Muhammad to be a champion. But you guys have to let me know in the comments below, is there any other matchup that you think the UFC is going to give Sean Strickland instead of a title shot? It's nice to know that they renegotiated his contract to give him a little bit more money, because they were low-key doing him pretty dirty against Costa for the first initial fight offer. But it's good to see that they're giving him some sort of money and incentive to fight. But realistically, what I could see them doing is after every win, giving him a little bit more money, instead of offering him title shots. I could see that happening as well. But Let me know in the comments below, do you think this is a realistic way Sean Strickland can get the belt back? Remember, this is very, very all up in the air. Like I said, a lot of stuff does need to happen in order for this reality to happen, but let me know your opinions in the comments below. Let me know if you guys enjoy this kind of content. Let me know if there's any other kind of content you guys want me to branch out into. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video. It means so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss any of my newest videos. The support has been amazing. We've been growing decently fast, a lot faster than I initially thought. So thank you guys for every single one of you guys who have subscribed so far, or even just left a like on the video. It helps me so much with that YouTube algorithm. But that being said, there's really not that much else left to say except for I will see you guys in my next video.